The revolution of professional wrestling has begun, folks. Yeah, I meant what I just said. The revolution for professional wrestling has begun with the money, the talent, the vision. All Elite Wrestling is going to be huge. And today was just a little snippet of what is to come for the future of possibly the hottest brand in professional wrestling currently. Welcome, folks, here to the Strong Style Podcast. My name is Steve, and we're going to be looking over what happened today at All Elite Wrestling's Double or Nothing rally in Jacksonville, Florida, the home of All Elite Wrestling. What a night. And as I already put in my video yesterday, Kenny Omega will be going to All Elite Wrestling. It'll be announced soon, as well as Marty Scurll, as his contract will be coming up soon. Told you, folks, big things are coming for this company, and with a billionaire behind him, not one that's selfish and wants, eventually just wants to mess up everything like Ted Turner. Nah, Tony Khan is a professional wrestling fan. All Elite? Hell, I'm all in. Let's go. We start off, I'm going to be going through the synopsis, which is here in my notes, and then I'll be giving my thoughts in between and afterwards. Start off with some pyro. Conrad Thompson hyped up the crowd and was joined by Alex Marvez. Conrad asked if fans are ready for a revolution. Hell yeah, I'm ready for a revolution. Wrestling has needed this for a long time, hasn't it? No truer words have ever been spoken, okay? Next up, Christopher Daniels, Scorpio Sky, and Frankie Kazarian, SoCal Uncensored, were introduced. Scorpio complained about some of the towns they have been in, such as Nashville, and he thinks it's the worst town ever, but for some reason he doesn't feel that way today. Christopher Daniels pushed in new T-shirts and noted that they have the Jacksonville Jaguars color scheme. Daniels said there has been a lot of rumor and innuendo, using a little Conrad word there, about SoCal Uncensored. He said they became one of the most popular trios in pro wrestling in 2018. He said they asked themselves how to follow it up. Daniels said SoCal Uncensored is officially a part of All Elite Wrestling. Bam, there you go, a huge pickup off the bat. Kazarian stepped up to the podium and pointed out the Jaguars cheerleaders behind him. Kazarian led the crowd in saying SoCal Uncensored, and the trio tossed some T-shirts to the crowd. Let's analyze that just a little bit. I have not been keeping up with Ring of Honor for a while now, but I'm pretty privy to SoCal Uncensored and Frankie Kazarian, Christopher Daniels, Scorpio Sky to an extent. I know they are amazing wrestlers, and that's a huge pickup for All Elite Wrestling, but it's not the only pickup we had today. I'm not kidding you guys. Cody was introduced as the executive president of All Elite, as we already knew. Cody entered to his usual theme. Fans started a Dusty's Proud chant, which Cody responded with, "I hope he is," right? Damn right he is, Cody. Damn right. You did your thing, man. I'm so excited for this company. Cody said that they have to keep the fire going that started it all in. He said they were putting words down on the new chapter and new book that is All Elite Wrestling. He said, "Change the world" is a saying in the elite. He also said pro wrestlers are always the least paid. At All Elite Wrestling, we are going to change that. Cody said, "We're going to change the wrestling economy. You can offer someone an opportunity, but opportunity doesn't pay the bills." Preach it, Cody. Preach it, boy. Cody said, "Fans come first." Cody says wins and losses will matter in All Elite Wrestling like they have never mattered before. Wow. I hope, if Vince some way somehow is watching this, which he had to be, because apparently fans that are trying to get in the SmackDown tonight are being pushed, not let in if they have All Elite Wrestling stuff on. Wins and losses will matter. Wow. Crazy, isn't it? Cody said fans won't be coached on how to be fans. he said they won't be asked to cheer or boo certain people. It's already my favorite company. You know, already my favorite company because like, you know, there's this one company that has a show on Monday, Tuesday as well, Wednesday. It's always running content every day of the week that try to force you to boo and share certain people, and it's kind of getting a little bit old. So let's just move on just a little bit. Let's see here. Cody noted that he shares the role of executive vice president with the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson, and out come the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson. The fans chanted "All Elite." Oh, sorry. And "Thank you, Young Bucks." Matt said it was unreal. He noted that they had a goal a few months ago to put 10,000 people in. They did it. Well, 10,000 people in, I believe it was the Allstate Arena. They did All In app. Matt said they were eventually approached by the Khan family, so they approached them. It's very interesting there. Who asked if they really want to change the world. Matt said they answered yep, and the Khan said they can help. Matt said All Elite welcomes all gifted talent and don't care about race, gender, sex, or religion. He said their doors are open to all. They was out here preaching, telling all the truth, loving it. Matt said he had a little bit of an announcement. I have some friends in China. These guys are doing some of the most... These guys are doing some of the most gifted wrestling moves I've seen in my life. Matt said he said they made an agreement to bring in OWE, which I guess is a wrestling promotion in China, to give them a spotlight. Matt said the fans will love them. He said they call themselves the Good Hearts. Cody and the Bucks joked about how they were all told they were vice presidents, and you can't have 3 vice presidents. And they announced they'll be running Double or Nothing on Saturday, May 25th in Las Vegas, Nevada at MGM Grand Arena. They said there will be more announcements to come. Big news. I am so excited for Double or Nothing. Guys, I just don't... It's a revolution for professional wrestling right now. It's a very exciting time to be a pro wrestling fan. That's the words I was looking for. Brandy Rhodes is introduced as the chief brand officer. Brandy said she didn't know if she was more afraid of the amount of people or the fire from the pyro that nearly burned her. She said she liked all of it. Brandy said she keeps saying her title because it sounds really good to her. She said she also likes the nickname of chief brand officers and played up having a t-shirt made with that name. Brandy said her position will lead to a lot of hard work and a lot of late nights. She guarantees she will bring the brand to where it needs to be. She said the thing she's been asked most if whether there will be a women's division in All Elite Wrestling. Absolutely, there will be a women's division, Brandy said. She said they wanted to be a strong female division with the best talent in the world. She said you have to cast a wide net in order to do that. She said she toured the world as a wrestler last year and broke her collarbone in Stardom. She said she also worked in Australia and the UK and worked with some of the best female talent available. She said they were talking to them. She also noted that they talked with some of the Japanese talent over the weekend and said more is to come. Brandy said the women in All Elite Wrestling will be paid equally. Boom, bam, my favorite wrestling promotion. Women deserve equal pay, folks, whether you like it or not. And Brandy introduces the first female signing, Dr. Britt Baker, Mrs. Adam Cole, baby. Not officially, they're not married, but been a couple for a while. She's, guys are unaware, she is the girlfriend of Adam Cole. She was introduced. Britt Baker thank the fans. Dr. Britt Baker, I can't speak. The Khan family, the Jacksons, and Cody and Brandy. She said what they are all doing with All Elite Wrestling is going to elevate pro wrestling to new heights. Baker says she is not only the first female signee, she's one of the first overall athletes to sign in the company. Big there. Baker knows that she's a legitimate dentist in addition to being a wrestler. She says she hopes to showcase her talent while setting an example that you need to pursue anything and everything you have a true passion for. She spoke of getting her degree and announcing her signing with All Elite Wrestling as major achievements. She noted that she didn't win it all in, but this May in Vegas will be Double or Nothing. Thompson comes out. He hypes up the crowd about this being a great day and a real revolution for pro wrestling. Maxwell J. Friedman interrupted Thompson and mocked him by calling him tons of fun and saying he's happy he does podcasting because he has a face for it. After making more other fat jokes, MJF told Thompson to get off the stage. MJF placed a gun from his mouth on the forehead of Thompson, who left the stage. Friedman introduced himself as the youngest and fastest rising star in pro wrestling today. He said he was excited when he got the call, but it turned to depression when he found out the press conference would be held in the dumpster fire known as Jacksonville. Whoa, burn. No, I'm kidding, but the Jaguars mascot showed up and was assaulted by MJF until Joey Janela showed up and hit MJF with a crutch. Joey Janela introduced himself and Penelope Ford as being all elite. Two another big signings there. Janela shot a t-shirt into the crowd using the mascot's gun. Marvez is back out, noting that more than 100,000 people are watching the rally via various platforms. 54,000 at that time on YouTube. Adam Page was introduced, Hangman Page. He said he flew into Jacksonville today, and it's his first day on the job, and it was his favorite first day on the job. He said he doesn't have a corporate overload or faces minions telling him what to do and say or how to play his music. He said his boss is the fans, and he will work harder than he ever has in his life to make it work because the fans deserve it. Damn right, Adam Page. Page said he doesn't know what the plans are, but he will be the first all-elite wrestling champion. That would be something that would be very interesting to see. Adam Page as the first all-elite wrestling champion. I wouldn't be mad about that. But then our first huge surprise, PAC, aka better known to you guys as some of you guys as Neville, made an unannounced entrance dressed in his ring gear and went face to face Page. He did have the Dragon Gate Championship. Pac told Page that he was already a champion and held up his Dragon Gate Championship. Pac said Page couldn't even lace his boots. Adam Page proceeded to remove his suit jacket, but Pac left the stage, and Page said if that was some sort of challenge, then he accepts. Oh my God, could you imagine the match between Adam Page and Pac? Oh my God, what a match that would be. Hoping that happens, that could be the main event for Double or Nothing. Conrad's back out. He played up Pac as a surprise and asked the crowd what if it wasn't the last surprise, playing up with the crowd. Thompson introduced Cody and the Bucks as the founding fathers. Cody and the Bucks came out with the Jaguars cheerleaders. Cody said Nick scooped the announcement earlier. Cody asked Matt if he wanted to do it, then said he didn't know for a shoot. For sure, I'm guessing that's what I meant to put. Who was announced to make the next announcement. Cody said the announcement was that their second show would be in Jacksonville, Florida. No date was announced, and said a large portion of the gate will go to benefit the victims of gun violence. Hell yeah, bro. Like seriously, hell yeah. That's something I can get behind. Gun violence is a huge problem in the United States, and it should be, and that should be going towards, the money should be going towards gun violence. Cody said that was his last announcement, and Matt said that's it for now. Conrad playing up to the crowd just a little bit more and asked if they were ready for the revolution. Judas starts playing it. Oh my God, out comes that man, Chris Jericho. He says his first words are, "I'm Chris Jericho and I am all in with All Elite Wrestling." He said he thinks they just took things to a different level. He said he was with All Elite Wrestling and he wasn't there just for the money because he already has the money. Jericho said he believes in doing something different and new. He said it's what he's always done throughout his entire career, and it all starts today. He said he knows it's a free rally, but if the attendees had a ticket stub, he would tell them to keep it because this is the day the revolution starts. He announced that he will be at Double or Nothing in Las Vegas and said it starts now and it starts forever. I'm not here to just change the world. All Elite Wrestling is not here to just change the world. We are going to change the whole universe. Music played and the pyro went off. What a rally. What an event. It's just 8 wrestlers of a huge roster is going to be announced. I cannot wait. Well, guys, I gotta go get ready to watch some SmackDown Live. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, leave a like, comment your thoughts, subscribe. I'm Steve with the Strong Style Podcast, and I am out. Peace.